Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. We begin with the state of our city. Mayor Bill Bell gave his 11th annual State of the City address before the February 4th City Council meeting.
And let me begin by saying the state of our city, Durham, North Carolina, is good and getting better. Thank you. The unemployment rate is down, it's decreasing. The overall crime index is down. Housing sales are up. New development interest has increased. Our residents feel much better about their city, and the city continues to receive positive state and national attention.
However, he said Durham is still facing challenges. There are 5 key areas the city will be focusing on in the coming year where improvement needs to continue. The first area is addressing a $5.2 million budget deficit while continuing to deliver basic core city services in an efficient and effective way.
And while we're entering this budget year with fewer challenges than in past years, we must plan for unpredictability in state and federal revenue sources. For example, we know transit funding from the state will be about $300,000 less than budgeted. We also know that the stimulus-funded Home Energy Saving Program, a very practical program that has touched a lot of worthwhile and needed families, will no longer be funded through stimulus money.
The second key area of focus will be to continue neighborhood revitalization efforts that will result in the type of progress already visible through the South Side Redevelopment Project.
With work already underway for the 132 rental units in Rolling Hills, which are to be completed by the end of December this year, and with infrastructure work starting in the spring and construction starting in June for the single-family home ownership units, this neighborhood is truly going to be transformed with quality, affordable, mixed-income, market-rate apartments and homes with great curbside appeal.
The city will also work to reduce crime even further in the year ahead with a specific focus on reducing violent crime involving guns.
We've got to unite and get serious as a nation and as a community about protecting our communities by holding gun offenders and irresponsible gun dealers accountable, demanding access to trace data that is critical to law enforcement efforts to combat illegal gun trafficking, and working with legislators to fix gaps, weaknesses, and loopholes in the law that make it far too easy for criminals and other prohibited purchasers to get guns.
The fourth area of focus will be to provide efficient and friendly transit services, an effort that started last year with a number of changes to improve the on-time performance of the data bus routes. A half-cent sales tax to fund new bus and light rail services will also go into effect in Durham and Orange counties on April 1st. And finally, Mayor Bell says the city must remain committed to growing its tax base in order to pay for government services for residents. For more information on the Mayor's State of the City address, visit the city's website. The city is beginning the process of developing the budget for next year that will support many of those goals. If you would like to offer input on setting those spending priorities, the council would like to hear from you through its Coffee with Council community meetings. These meetings will be held throughout the city during February and March. They are scheduled for Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. until noon at the Campus Hills Recreation Center, Saturday, February 16th from 9:30 until 11:30 a.m. at the Holton Career and Resource Center's Child Care Center, Saturday, March 9th from 10 a.m. until noon at the Lion Park Community Family Life and Recreation Center, Monday, March 11th from 6 until 8:30 p.m. at the Durham Public Schools Resource Center, and Thursday, March 14th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the City Hall Committee Room. There will also be 2 public hearings held on the budget. The first will be on Monday, March 4th, and the second will be on Monday, June 3rd. The city's partnership with Housing for New Hope will continue to benefit those in need of housing assistance. Housing for New Hope will be receiving $279,000 in federal and city funds to provide financial assistance to families experiencing homelessness. The organization's Transition to Permanence program offers short-term of 3 months and medium-term up to 12 months of support to households for rental and utility assistance. This period of assistance offers support while permanent housing can be found. At least 80 families will be served through the program this year. As we are all well aware, it's tax time, and that often means quite a bit of stress, no matter what your income level. For those who are barely making ends meet, it's especially important to eliminate the possibility of overpaying on taxes. That's why Reinvestment Partners and its partners, which include the City of Durham, are offering free tax assistance to those who qualify. A news conference was held on February 4th to call attention to a new program to promote savings and to the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, or VITA program.
This VITA site will help 1,000 clients this year file their taxes for free and probably recover almost $500,000 in tax credits.
The VITA program is being offered in Durham to make sure families are taking advantage of the Earned Income Tax Credit and all the tax credits for which they qualify.
There are many people, residents of our county and across the nation, that are just not aware that if they make less than, right now it's $51,000 a year, their household income, they can have their taxes prepared for free.
A savings of between $100 and $300. Providing that savings, as well as counseling clients about saving a portion of their tax refund for the future, are among the ways VITA volunteers are also taking part in a new Ready, Set, Save initiative. All part of an effort to help low-income Durham residents from getting trapped in a cycle of debt and financial struggles.
And so people are making decisions every day about whether they will feed their children or pay a water bill or electricity bill, whether they will buy clothing for their children or buy medicine, all kinds of things that most of us don't even have to think about. People are constantly thinking about right around us. And so it is so important that we spread the news about these dollars that can make a difference in the lives of so many people.
The Reinvestment Partners Tax Assistance site is located at Northgate Mall in Suite 856 between now and April 13th. All volunteers are IRS certified. To schedule an appointment, call 919-530-6011. You can also visit the website listed on your screen or just walk in. A new program to help support small businesses in Durham is being considered by the city. Find out what it is and how it could help our local economy when City Hall This Week continues.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it. I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere.
It's not creative,
It's offensive to gay people.
and you're better than that.
Welcome back. Here's something you may not have known. There's a very strict testing and assessment process that must be followed in order for anyone to be promoted within the ranks of the Durham Police Department. The department's national accreditation requires that it have such a process in place for the ranks of corporal, sergeant, and lieutenant. This ensures that new command officers are ready to be appointed and trained when others retire or leave the department for any reason. A $107,000 contract has been awarded for these promotion testing and assessment services to be provided. Small businesses in Durham may soon have more of an advantage when it comes to winning local government contracts. The City Council received a presentation on the proposed Small Local Business Enterprise Program during its January 24th work session.
The proposed Small Local Business Enterprise Program is a race and gender neutral program in which construction contracts up to $500,000 and professional service contracts of $100,000 or less would be bid and proposed solely by firms within the Durham Metropolitan Statistical Area, which includes Durham, Orange, Person, and Chatham counties.
The city is focusing on construction and professional services contracts because they are the second and third largest areas of spending by the City of Durham.
And after reviewing the contracting activity in these areas and the availability of firms and individuals in these areas, we believe that there are adequate persons available within the Durham Metropolitan Statistical Area to service the City of Durham's contracts should we go in this direction.
Eligible businesses will be certified by the city for 2 years at a time.
Generally, a firm or an individual is eligible to participate in this program if their principal office is located within the Durham MSA and 25% of their full-time employees are residing in the MSA. There can always be an opportunity for satellites, branch offices, or regional offices if they have lived and existed in the MSA for at least 1 year more, and 25% of their employees are residents of the Durham MSA.
City staff say the program was needed because small businesses are the backbone of Durham's economy.
The sole purpose of this program really is to support the development of our small businesses, to support their growth, and in turn they will support our local economy and provide opportunities for employment for our citizens.
A town hall meeting on the proposed program will be held on February 28th in City Council chambers at City Hall. We all know how important our Neighborhood Watch programs are. Find out how these volunteers are learning to help keep their communities safe when City Hall This Week continues.
In today's economy, I check my credit annually. You can do it too for free. Under the law, it's guaranteed. Annualcreditreport.com, the one you can depend upon. Other sites may turn your head, they say they're free. Don't be misled. Once you're in their tangled web, they'll sell you something else instead. Annualcreditreport.com, the one you can depend upon. All the others charge a fee. Read the fine print and you'll see that's the harsh reality. I should know cause it happened to me. For truly free credit reports, there's only one authorized source. Annualcreditreport.com, the one you can depend upon.
Annualcreditreport.com, no hidden fees, absolutely free.
Welcome back. More than 100 Durham residents are better trained now to help keep their communities and neighborhoods safe. Durham's Neighborhood and Community Watch program had a training workshop on February 2nd. The theme of the program was Working Together for a Better Durham. That does it for City Hall This Week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And of course, you can find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on YouTube. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.